Go.
How's it going, everyone?
15 minutes left.
WallysOG here, and today, bring you something a little bit different. It's not something that you can definitely, like, tell right off the bat, or maybe even at all, just because it's a video, and obviously it's not you, but, the second that I hit the brakes right there, and you see the wheel go left, right, left, right, left, right really fast, that's when I realized that, my force feedback was up pretty much maximum. I have never played with it at pretty much maximum. Or at least what it felt like pretty much maximum. I had unplugged and I had to replug my wheel and set up whatnot back in, and I'm not sure how a setting got changed, or if a setting got changed, or something happened. Either way, it's not a great feeling, especially when you're going into. It's not necessarily a new car, because I've used all three of these in the touring car class quite a bit. The Hyundai is kinda not my favorite, but the turbo noise on the Civic kind of messes with my tinnitus, so I don't use the Civic. And the Audi seemed like the meta car, and I didn't really want to jump into the meta car quite yet.
7th position.
I don't even think there's actually meta cars, but I did see a lot of Audis in the front. Either way, it's we have a super high force feedback that I'm not used to having, starting from P12 up into P7 already though, which is kind of good. Pair that with easy to lock up and the understeer god of the Hyundai, and you get a very nervous Kyle. But anyway, though, I mean, 12th to 7th of the first lap is pretty decent. Get used to seeing Jake in front of me here, because we're going to be seeing him a lot this race. We're pretty much going to be seeing him the whole race. I decided that it's Summit Point. I've driven here a bit before. I was pretty confident. But I shouldn't have been too confident, I guess, necessarily. This guy was a lot faster than me in qualifying. I did an actual qualifying here, so I was actually qualifying 12th, and he was actually up here in 4th, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. He might have inherited a bit, but we'll see pretty quickly that my like I was saying, my confidence is a bit too high here, as I just decided not to brake whatsoever, and we go completely off track. He kind of followed me a little bit, but he didn't actually go off track. And he slowed down, assuming that I was going to crash, and he didn't actually take advantage of that. But just goes to show that mistakes are obviously happening. You can see where this one is going. It's pretty funny, actually. But we're now in 4th from 12th on lap 3. But I'm starting to lose my patience with my driving, because I'm missing apexes and I'm getting off tracks. There's an apex missed. I had an off track just before this, and it's not exactly what I need, considering what my ultimate goal is to get a C class license and to just continue increasing my I rating. So
on your right,
Jake is faster.
Still there. And
it's obvious. I kinda wish he figured it out just a little bit sooner. But
right side's clear.
I was letting him go by. I could have also communicated. I could have actually like said it.
We might get him back.
But he makes the same mistake I did, and he goes off there. So we take 4th back again, and all of this going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth is just letting 6th and the rest of the crew catch back up to us, and it's not a good one.
You've
It's
got
really
10
not a
minutes
good one,
left.
actually,
10
at
minutes
all.
to go. Come on, let's put this hard work to good use.
I think Jake gets a super clean exit here out of the final corner, and I think he starts reeling me in on the straight, because I, once again, didn't hit the apex as well as I wanted to. Oh, actually, maybe it's the next line. No, he's reeling me in. He's got me a bit.
That was 119.48.
Actually, no. It's not here. He decides to go a little bit later. Oh no, I remember what's about to happen. Yeah, I mean, if there's any earlier trend, we go heavily off track here, actually, and
We just had a warning for cutting the track.
yeah.
Don't panic.
They both are clearly faster than I was, and after making the same mistakes again, because I think that was like the third time I've been off track there, and I'm just remembering that, you know, I need SR. I'm also just looking for the I rating. I need to
Okay, Wallace.
I need to calm myself down. I need to follow them, and I need to get back into the groove here, so I don't lose too many more positions. Because I feel like this was a pretty big jump ahead, considering that I started off 12th. Brendan just decides the Civic is a lot better on 3 wheels than it is on 4, and
P5.
decides to spin out by accident. And Jim just called out P5. As we're here again. Still behind Jake, following him through everything. Man's on a mission, and we're just gonna keep going.
We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
I still am having some issues, obviously, with the
You're halfway
understeer
home.
and the locking up
Fuel.
quite a bit for this car. I'm trying to keep more conservative lines, and it's just not really going super great by the looks of it. But yeah, we're gonna get there. Jake makes a mistake here, and we easily could have passed him. But for some reason, I'm deciding against it. I did watch this back once already, or at least I skimmed through it just to double check and make sure how I wanted to edit it. And
Car left. He's still there. Clear
I
left.
should have passed him on the straight there, just so I could have gotten potentially
Nice, mate.
closer to the lapped guy ahead to break the toe even a little bit more. Because like I said earlier on, me and Jake there pretty much are gonna be going back and forth trading for the remainder of the race, just like we have been kind of since the beginning. And like, I'm not sure what's really going on with the whole like panicky kind of look to the driving. It's the pressure, I guess. I'm really not super amazing with pressure, it would appear. We just got out of slipstream range now, just a little bit of Jake, but he is
B4. You've just done a 118.02.
closing quite a bit, and
Left side.
I'm not really sure what's
Clear left.
going on here with the back marker there, but he just decided to go like inside super late, so I kind of just had to muscle my way through, which yeah, I don't know, is not exactly something that I really
go,
wanted to do there.
left.
Because, again, really trying to just get that SR up and I rating up. That is, another hit is not something that I need to do.
The gap behind is now 0.7.
Still in a bit of a panicking mode now. And it's really not looking super amazing. At this point, I will say I can remember the force feedback had kind of taken a little bit of a toll on my arms. I'm not used to it.
Your lap time was
It's
119.00.
It's actually a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. I don't even have the boost kit on the CSLDD either, but it just it was kind of a tough one.
Defend hard, make them work for it.
We have amazing Jim calling out to start defending, and at this point, I'm gonna listen to him. We have Jake closing in pretty much at every single chance he can get. He just seems to get just a little bit closer. Pretty sure he was a lot smoother with his inputs. A bit wide there. And at this point, obviously,
Car right.
it's pretty much
Still there.
pretty much a guarantee that I'm
Push,
about
push,
to
push,
lose
or
this
we'll lose
position.
this place.
So I let off
Keep
a little
pushing, we
bit
might get him
just
back.
to let him go that much farther ahead. It kind of almost worked. He almost went in just a little too deep. I was kind of hoping he was looking in his mirrors too much and he thought I had brake, which then would make
used
him
half your
potentially
fuel.
panic, but nah. We're going to try our more conservative lines again because at this point we're also just okay with P5. I was like, alright. Tried to keep P4. It just, wasn't really happening. And he was obviously faster. I mean, he's already a second ahead. Over a second ahead. He does make like a mistake here and there, but
2 minutes to go.
we're on the penultimate lap, and yeah, nothing really happens out of this one. I'm really hoping, that I can catch him on this lap, but it doesn't really pan out.
P5.
Super well.
119.00.
I'm hoping he starts making a
Sector 1 is
mistake, but
0.8 off the pace.
after hearing Jim tell me that I'm basically a second off of the pace in Sector 1, I knew I wasn't going to catch him. He does make a mistake, which is a chance. I was really hoping, obviously, that would happen. But it didn't pan out that it was, like, easy enough to pass him there. I'm hoping he makes the same mistake again, because now I'm within slipstream range, whereas before I wasn't, really. And I'm thinking, okay, if I can just get a decent run out of the final corner on the last straight, maybe, just maybe, I can pass him in a T1.
Okay, Wallace. 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I do get the run. And boy, do I want to run with it.
One more lap to go.
He did just kind of park in the middle, and to be honest, I didn't know what to do. Like, I genuinely froze for like a solid second, and I'm just like, do I go inside, outside? I don't know. And by the time that I realized where I was and what I wanted to do, it was a little too late. So I had to back out of that one. Here I'm trying to force him into a mistake, but I end up actually just following him off like a dummy. If I was a bit more sensible, and if I let off the gas, it would have been fine. I probably would have passed him, because I would have actually been on the road the whole time, and I would have been able to actually accelerate faster. He goes in super deep, too, as we come into the final sector, but, it's just, you know, you can't really pass around this section without, you know, just really throwing up a dirty inside move or something like that, and this guy didn't warrant that kind of treatment, so obviously I'm not going to send on.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
And with the overall goal being SR and I rating,
good race, everyone.
it just becomes one of these.
Yeah, thanks for no fun, man.
Good race indeed, everyone.
Yeah, it was.
Even though they can't hear me, but
P5. Well done, mate. Good finish.
we come from 12th to 5th, and it was a good one. I had fun. Although, I think I went and took a shower after this one because I was not prepared for how much force feedback. Anyway, hope you all have a good one. Bye!